Hi, I'm Eric and I want to thank you for watching this video today. Today's video is about goals, and this is something I'm extremely passionate about, and you're going to notice that I probably even have more voice fluctuation in this video than some of the other ones, because goal setting to me is one of the most important things we have in life. And as a company, Driven Industries, we're based around what drives you. That big question out there, because we're all driven by different things, really comes back to reflect upon what our goals are and what we want to achieve in life. And I've helped a lot of individuals when it comes to how do you structure a goal and how do we come up with goals, because let's face it, in school we can learn about biology, we can learn about math, we can learn about computer sciences, we can learn about human resources. There's tons of different degrees out there. Unfortunately, I've never found a course out there that was on one of the most important subjects, and that's how to set a goal. And I wanted to pass this information and these tools along to you because throughout my life, I've been in sales for 17 years, and you don't do sales especially unless you're a goal-driven individual. You really have to be a driven individual because there's a lot of challenges that can come into sales. It's a lot of dealing with people. And goals is what really helps us get through it. And so I've learned a ton of different techniques about setting goals, even through different references. Tony Robbins is a good one. Zig Ziglar is a good one. Og Mandino. There's a lot of different individuals out there, and I wanted to throw out my versions of how to set a goal and what a goal is, because I believe that we all get different information in different forms from different people. Sometimes it might take us hearing the same thing over and over from 4 different individuals to finally the 4th one it goes, hey, this makes sense. I know what they're talking about. I can implement this into my life. And so I want to be one of those influences in your life. Our company wants to be one of those influences in your life, because Driven is a clothing company that's based on accountability and helping you achieve more than what you ever thought you could, and being there for the journey. So talking about goals, first off, you got to understand what a goal is. A goal is something that you want to achieve in a time frame that you can achieve it. What I mean by that is there's nothing worse than setting yourself up for failure. When we set ourselves up for failure, a lot of times we push our goal aside, it becomes a memory, it becomes a thought, and it just dissipates. And a good example of this is, I'll have salesmen that come up and they go, I want to make $100,000 a year. Oh, that's a great goal. Well, you got the time frame down, because time frames are important in goals. But now it starts to, let's break that down and figure out how do we actually achieve that goal. And I'll ask them, okay, sounds like you're a little driven to me. You want to achieve $100,000 a year. What does that entail you doing every month? Well, I need to make $10,000 a month. Okay, this is where you start to see it all break down. When you want a goal, have the time frame. Now that we have the time frame, which in this case would be a year, you have to break it down to smaller goals, to even smaller goals. It's one of those concepts that you crawl before you walk, before you run. So you want to make $100,000 a year. Well, what is that a month? Well, I can tell you right now, I've done this goal with enough people. It's $8,333 a month and 33 cents. Hit me up, I'll give you the extra 4 cents, and that's how you make $100,000 a year. But our brains default and don't understand how to get there, so we default to the response of, I want to make $10,000 a year. It's not how it happens. We have to have those monthly goals. Just like if you're working out, that you have to have the goal of, we're going to start off at a lower weight and we're going to build ourselves up from that weight. And we're going to increase it through increments. We don't just start off going, I want to bench press 300 pounds. We're going to end up hurting ourselves. We're going to end up making a fool of ourselves. We're never going to try it again, and we're going to walk away from the weight bench. So we have a crystal clear goal. We have a time frame for it. And now we have to break it down even more. And that's where I suggest using like a calendar and now keeping yourself accountable to the daily activities we do to reach that goal. It's all about the little activities that we do that lead into the bigger activities that really lead into accomplishing that goal. And I'll use myself as an example. I had a goal that I wanted to weigh 235 pounds by the end of the year. At the time, if you've checked our social media accounts, I put up pictures of myself of losing almost 70 pounds right now. I was about 297, almost 300 pounds. It fluctuated in there daily. And I wanted to get back down to 235. It's not going to happen overnight, so I had to make it a realistic goal. So I made my time frame. It was a year. Now how am I going to do it? I needed to eat right, I needed to work out, I needed to change my lifestyle, and I needed to really focus on this and be held accountable, because accountability is everything. So I set out a workout plan, and I stuck to that every day. And how my workout plan went is, okay, Tuesday through Saturday, it depends, one day is chest, one day is back, and every day was also cardio. So I had it where it went Tuesday through Sunday was my cardio, Monday was my complete rest day. Now I track that every day in my calendar. I held myself accountable to it. If I missed up, I had 1 day or 2 days, depending on the workout, that I could make that up. So I held myself accountable to it daily, tracked it and logged it in my calendar. Make sure any goal that you set, you track and log. Now I needed to also change my eating habits. So I ended up changing my eating habits, changing out carbs, changing out some of the stuff that I was putting into my body. Sobriety was very important to me. That alone allowed me to lose a lot of weight. And those changes right there really help propel everything going in the right direction. Write down your goals. Another huge tool, writing down the goals keeps you accountable. Bottom line. If you keep them in your head, great. If you have that ego that says, hey, I can put them in my head and I achieve them and high five, that's awesome. But I tell you what, it's great to celebrate your goals with others. Write your goals down. My goals are wrote down, and they're all over my house. I have them in the bathroom when I'm sitting down. I have them at the right next to the mirror when I'm shaving in the morning. I have them right by my dresser when I'm getting dressed. I have them on the kitchen refrigerator. I want my goals constantly in front of me. They're in my calendar because I want to keep it fresh in my head of what I'm trying to achieve this year. Again, another tool that's extremely important is writing them down. You'd be surprised how many people I run into that don't even know how to write down a goal. Again, hit me up if you need some help with goal setting. I'll be more than happy to help you. I've done this pretty much 17 years of my life, and I enjoy it, and I love it when people hit their goals. One of the other tools I want to share with you is affirmations. Affirmations are extremely important because it's about brainwashing ourselves. I do affirmations every morning. It was something that I gained from Tony Robbins. It was a tool that we can actually reprogram our brain into what we want to accomplish. And mine are memorized. I do them 3 times every morning. You know, I'm a powerful communicator. I love talking to customers. I'm an awesome closer. I'm an awesome husband. I mean, it just ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And it's that mentality that starts to brainwash yourself into believing what we can accomplish. And it's amazing the results that you end up seeing. So, you know, I know I'm rattling off a lot of tools here, and I'm giving you a lot of information. And I'm going to end up doing a lot more videos even on goal setting because it's one of the foundations of what our company is about. And it's one of my big core beliefs is I'm driven by success. I wouldn't have made the money and make the money that I do by not setting goals and not having a target to reach. And I want you to reach your target. I want to be along with you for that, because I can tell you this from personal experience when I've taken a salesman out to go buy that new car that they set a goal for, to go buy that watch that they had a goal for, to move out and to buy a house that they had a goal for. There's no feeling like that in the world than getting to share that with them. And it has zero to do with taking any credit for it. It's awesome to watch somebody change and grow their life. And it's all possible. We can all do it. But it's, again, how do we set that goal? So remember this, when setting a goal, make sure it's a clear pictured goal. Make sure that you're accountable to your goal. You're going to have to break it down. You can't just eat the elephant. You can eat the elephant bite after bite after bite. It's a slower process. Keeping yourself accountable to it. Affirmations help. Journaling it, keeping the calendar so you track and keep yourself accountable. And also knowing the steps that you need to take to reach your goal. So I hope you got something out of this video. You're going to see a lot more of these coming through. Love having you with us. I love this company and what we stand for and being a part of growing with you. If you can't tell, again, I know my demeanor on this video has changed a lot compared to some of the other videos. It's just something I'm extremely passionate about, and I've seen it happen so many times that I know it's going to happen for you. So comment down below. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, our website. Go into our blogs. I do have stuff about us, goal setting, and some of the tools to use in it. We want to be there along for your journey, and we want to help be able to keep you accountable, because that's one of the principles I feel our company is based upon, is throughout this journey helping you stay accountable to it and being there at the finish line for you, and we're all high-fiving each other, and it's an exciting adventure. So look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to you seeing the other videos we come out with. Love to hear from you, and again, let me ask you one question. What drives you?